Yeah. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Superdivorce YouTube channel. This is Nicholas Villars here, one half of the synth-pop duo known as Superdivorce. I'd like to welcome you all to our channel for some live video gaming this evening. Some live gaming. Just going to do a little bit of some live gaming here with Darkest Dungeon. This game we started last evening. Played some. Had a good time with it. Really looking forward to getting into the meat and potatoes of this one. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a good time. Yeah, so I'm just going to get started here in just a minute or so. Once I can just hold on. What's the problem here? Okay. I'm gonna say come and join in the chatting fun. Come and join in the chatting fun with a little Darkest Dungeon live. I tweeted that out just now. Come and join in the chatting fun with a little Darkest Dungeon live. Just tweeted that out on Twitter. It'd be strange if I tweeted it out from Instagram or I tweeted it out from Facebook. Of course, I did not do that. Maybe I'll go ahead and share it. I'll share it on Facebook too, couldn't I? See if anyone wants to come and watch. I don't really want to do it on my timeline though. That's yeah, it won't let me. For some reason, it won't let me only change the account there. So. Whatever. No, it's no big deal. It's no big deal to me. So, that's fine. So let's get back to the campaign. Darkest. Darkest. DLC installed, not DNC. I want to install the DNC on my computer. That might be really bad. Might click on one game to play and another one pops up. Good Brother Andrew is here. I am ready to go. I have installed my operating system. We are ready to play some Darkest Dungeon with some of the characters that I have renamed. I haven't created the characters, but I've renamed them with some fantastic names. Get a look at those in just a second here. Looks like we have 3 people joining us here this evening. Thank you for joining in.
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
So here are our adventurers that we have in our team right now. Raymaldrin Sip, a great name. Very strong name. Mary Dismas, Raleigh Pocket, and Brix Pizza Pie. Now, what I was going to do, because I didn't get around to this last evening, is I was going to see about upgrading my stagecoach. If I upgrade the stagecoach network, then I can increase the number of available heroes to 3. So I think I'll be able to add one in.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Available heroes. I wonder if that means that I can actually add a hero to my traveling party, the people who are actually going out on adventures. That seems like it'll be very helpful indeed. So let's see. Is that Is that true? I like Raleigh Pocket. She's interesting. She is a nymphomaniac. And she will only visit the brothel for stress relief. She is pretty much the opposite of, was it Mary Dismas? No. It must have been Ray Maldron Sip. Yeah, the Warrior of the Light. He will only pray for stress relief. So he will not be visiting the brothel with Raleigh Pocket. They're a little different in that respect. But they both want to help me get to the bottom of this problem I've got. And the problem is that my estate, it's the darkest estate, really. Out of all the estates, mine is the darkest, unfortunately. I've taken it over. My ancestor opened a portal basically to hell, it seems. And things have really gone downhill since then. So we need to go in and figure that out and restore my estate to, you know, its once glorious state. So I can't do anything in the tavern yet. Hold on real quick. I want to look back at this. Sorry, I just need to check my stagecoach again. What does this do? Increases size of roster to 13. I don't really need that because I don't have a roster that's overflowing at the moment, so I can probably hold off on using any of my little trinkets down here. I've got these busts, portraits, deeds, crests, shards, and all of those are used for upgrading various things in this game. And what is this? This will increase the chance of recruiting higher level recruits, getting them to show up at our stagecoach area. But we can't do that yet. I think we were able to go over here to the Nomad Wagon. And what is this? What does that do? The Jeweler. I didn't see the Jeweler last night. It says, the comet's crash has attracted an opportunist who specializes in otherworldly treasure. You can spend crystal shards earned at the farmstead here. Crystal shards, and I don't have any crystal shards yet. So I can't, these are neat though. I like the way that all these things look. This is some cool stuff, some cool items. But we need crystal shards, and we have none of them right now. So I'm not even going to bother looking through those, really. I just know that they look cool. We can increase the number of trinkets available to 4. And that would leave me with 6 shields. Or crests, I'm sorry. We can reduce the trinket cost by 10%. I don't know if I want to do either one of those yet. Because what's for sale in the trinket shop anyway? You know, what can I get? Right now it's this, the Blight Stone, which is plus 15% Blight skill chance. Now here's something that's handy. Okay, right here there's a glossary, and I can actually look up and see what Blight does. Blight. Heroes or enemies with Blight take damage each combat round or hallway step. It will eventually go away, but can be cured early with anti-venom combat skills and camping skills. Heroes or enemies with Blight take damage each combat round or hallway step. So this it inflicts a damage on the enemy, I suppose, in this case. Plus 15% Blight skill chance. So it's not guaranteed, but it could inflict Blight if I have this equipped, I suppose. And then this is a plus 10% max HP, -1 speed, and it was the same on this one. And I don't think that either of these two are really worth dropping 5 Gs on right now, so I'm going to hold off there. Okay, so let's embark. We might as well embark here.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
This is where you select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. Click On quests to see their details, drag heroes into slots at the bottom of the screen to form your party and default party order. So here's where we start, I suppose. Right? This is where we start. And I can drag... Can I drag them both down? I guess I could drag them all in here. That's... So I don't know what the... And I suppose... You see, does it go in the order... You're facing enemies. I guess the person in the front goes first. Person to the far right. I think that's how it works. Now, test yourself in the mad realm of your fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over, but don't delve too far. Goals: explore 90% of rooms. And our rewards here will be 3,000 gold, a crest, 4 crests, a disease charm. This does plus 20% disease resist, but it's a -2 on dodge. So make it a little easier for us to get hit, but that might be worth having around. So what happens here? The blood spinning. I thought it said I could find out more about this quest up here is beyond our experience. We can't do that one yet. They say, I beg you, no. Don't do that. So maybe we should start here. This is all it's going to tell us about each one, I suppose. That's a level 6 quest up here. The We Are the Flame quest. So we'll start down here with the state map Scout quest. We just have to explore 90% of the rooms. That's it.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Okay, here we're checking out provision for the journey. You'll want to take different supplies depending on what region you're going to, how long the quest is, and your own preferences, but always bring some food and torches. For your first short quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. Always bring some food and torches. On this one, they want me to bring at least 8 food and 4 torches. So, here's all of our open slots, I suppose. And up here, we've got 18 food. So, I wonder if do you have to drag them all? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they told me to bring at least 8 food and 4 torches. 1, 2, 3. Because I've never played this before, really, I mean, I played a little bit last night, very little, but I've never gone through this process before, so I'm going to go with what they're suggesting I try out, at least for the first time through. Now, what else do we have here? The shovel is used to clear obstacles and break into things. Now, when you kill a monster or what have you, and they fall down dead, the corpse stands right where you kill it. So it might be good to have the shovel to quickly clear a body out of the way so we can get to the enemy behind it, because you have to do that, you see. If you're trying to use a melee attack and there's an enemy standing behind a corpse, you have to hack and slash away at the corpse on the ground before you can actually get to the enemy behind him and melee attack him. So it might be good to have a shovel just in case. And then what else? Anti-venom, used to counter blights, poisons, and toxins. We've got one anti-venom already in our inventory. We've got some holy water used to purge evil and restore purity. Can also be applied to a hero to increase resistances. We've got one of those. So maybe it would be worth having another anti-venom, another holy water, a skeleton key used to unlock strong boxes and doors. Now that could be helpful. I see us... It would be good, I think, to have... I like the idea of having 5 of these on hand. Some medicinal herbs used to cleanse items and prevent maladies can also be applied to a hero to eliminate combat debuffs. Could be good to have a few of these. We'll just throw 3 in there. And then laudanum or laudanum, whichever you prefer. A soothing tincture, it's a good word, tincture. A soothing tincture to inure one's mind against the horrors of the dark. Seems like we're going to be in a pretty dark place. I mean, this place drove our ancestor crazy, so maybe one for each person. We've got our torch here, shard dust. We can't even buy any of these because we don't have the shards to purchase any of the shard dust. So it looks like, I think we have a pretty good mix of items here for setting out on this quest. So let's go ahead and embark on this journey into the runes. Your first expedition into the runes of your ancestry. Be curious, be careful. We will be both of those things and more as we venture into the runes. Why only take minimum food and torches? Because I figure that's the suggestion. So I'm guessing they're suggesting that for people who really suck at this game. Maybe they've never played anything like this before. Maybe they've never played an RPG before. I've played some RPGs in the past. You know, this is not completely alien territory for me. So I figure with that, maybe I won't even need all the things that they have recommended I take. So I've taken the recommended dosage, but I kind of feel like I'm not going to need all of that. But we'll find out, right? We'll see if I play myself here. So we have to explore 90% of rooms. Let me see. Can we go in here? No. Okay, set a destination. Move to this room. I can go in this door. What does that do? I guess that's where I was. Okay. Halt. I think he's just talking. What does that mean? I got some sort of spidey sense going on there. Can I? Oh, I can see more of the map here. But I can't click up to it yet. Looks like I salvaged the torch. Yeah, I'll take that. Excellent. So I'll keep an eye out for things it looks like I can interact with. I don't know what that was. Where next? Seems like we want to go in here. Uh-oh. Okay. This is, these guys are called bone rabble. Okay, so we're actually, it's starting us with the person all the way to the left. So might want to try and change that next time. A ranged, disorienting blast. Let's see, accuracy base 95, damage modifier minus 100%. Okay. And what does this do? Emboldening vapors. It's 20% damage. I don't know how many people I can use this on. Everyone? That might be a good thing. What's their HP? Oh, Jesus. Okay, so yeah, that'll be good. Let's just see what happens here. She's got a buff. Okay. Now it's going to go to Mary Dismas. Let's go ahead and use this. Just a simple slash. He resisted. And, what, I gotta go again? I don't need to heal anyone. Let's see. What would I like to do? Illumination 1, ranged. What does this do? I've never used Raleigh Pocket or Brick's Pizza Pie in a battle before, so I'm trying to just look through this stuff and see what we've got here. I don't need to do any healing, obviously. So, damage modifier, minus 75%. That guy. Dodged him. Now it's my turn to... I don't need to do a stunning blow. No. We will do this.
Executed with impunity.
Wonderful. See, I got the guy in the back because now we can get the guy in the front with another melee attack.
Another one falls.
And I found 550 gold.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Unlock strongbox. A long-forgotten strongbox sits on the cold stone floor. Its contents unknown. Open the chest. The contents are mine. We got a shovel, sapphire, blue-like strangled dreams. Okay. 500 gold, and a bust, a sculpted bust of a once prominent local figure. That seems like a pretty good haul. Okay, so we can continue on and we can look at our map here. I suppose... Okay, so just, we need to move to this room. Alright. I hear some footsteps ahead, I think. There's an old pile of bones.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Rubble. A crude jumble of stones and debris blocks the path. Clear the obstacle by hand. It will take considerable effort. Or I can use a shovel to clear it. What happens when I clear by hand? Let's just see.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
The light is fading. The current torch level greatly affects many mechanics in the game. The darker it gets, the harder things get, but the better the rewards. Right-click on a torch from inventory to boost the light back up. Okay. So it looks like we lost a little bit of HP clearing out the debris. Just one hit point each, or two in the case of Raymald, right? Raymaldrin Sip. Time to duke it out. Alright. Oh, I didn't change my... Ooh, let's see here. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Emboldening Vapors. Plus 20% damage. This is a buff. We're gonna use... What is this? Plague grenade. Blight. This might be good to use. Plague grenades. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try it on this guy. We got him with Blight. Now it's Mary Dismas up to bat here. This guy in the back. This is a cultist acolyte. 13, 8, and 10 on the guy up in front. So, let's see here. Tracking shot. Ranged. Boy. Do here. Pistol shot. This guy. 6. I don't like this, she said. Raleigh Pocket doesn't like what's happening. Raleigh Pocket's up though, so she has a chance. She cannot hit her mace bash from here. But perhaps we can move. Would she be in range next time? I don't know. We'll find out. Smite or stunning blow. I'm going to smite. I'm going to smite him.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
And the Bone Soldier comes through with a Graveyard Slash. It was a
Great is
Graveyard
the weapon that cuts on its own.
That Blight came through and took out the Acolyte. Okay, and here, this should end it. Just about. Oh, he resisted. Resisted. Let's try the Disorienting Blast. No, it doesn't work. That's weird. What's that about? Why can't we use it? Oh, that's just to clear corpses. Okay. Well, I guess we can use Emboldening Vapors. I don't really need to, though. Okay, let's move.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Another victory, and we got 275 on gold. We got 4 crests and an anti-venom, and we will take it all. Give it here, and I will just take this time to. Can I move my guys around? Just no. Let me see. Ah, okay. I get it. I get it. I guess this order's okay. It's doing all right for now. Him being in front, he's got good access to the melee. She has not had good access to melee. Mary Dismas has, but he's also got the pistol, so it might be good to move him back. Maybe that would be a good setup. And let us go ahead and heal up just a bit. How much do these eat to restore health and stave off hunger? Each party member generally consumes 1 unit per meal. And our torch is getting pretty low, so maybe we go ahead and what do we do with that? How do we add to the torch? Is that it? Okay, just had to click on it. And that takes us down to 4. Maybe I should just shift click to reduce torch. Shift control click to snuff out torch. So you can actually make it as hard as you want it to be if you feel like it. And I guess I could eat in battle. What do we have? 12. That might be a little low. I might want to. Well, how do I do this? How do I give him some food? Oh, there we go. You have to right click. You have the character selected, and then you right click on the item down here to use it. And that only healed him 2. That only gave him 2 HP. So I figured that the food would give you a little bit more than that, but I guess I was wrong. What is she working with? 16 of 24, and he's 16 of 22. Alright, good enough. Let's continue. Let's not linger. Yes, let's not go through this door. Now, which way do we want to go? Why don't we go up this way first? Let's try this one on top. Searching for anything we might be able to pick up, or what is this? Let's collect ourselves. This pack contains loot. We got a skeleton key, 2 busts, and 4 crests, and we will take it all. Excellent indeed. Continue moving towards the end of this room. Nothing bad in there. Oh, but in here, some scary guys. A cultist brawler, a bone soldier, and a cultist acolyte. And it's getting very dark. It's getting very dark indeed. So 15, 10, and 13 for these guys. So I think what would be good to do can I put a blight? It might be good to put a blight on this fella, on the cultist brawler. On him. Yes. Hold on. What? Why? I can only hit the one in the back with it. 13 on 13. It's I mean, okay. But we got him with the blight. He's got that blight now. And why don't we go ahead and hit... Don't hit the pistol shot on the bone soldier.
Back to the pit.
There you go. Not bad. Now Raleigh pockets up. And she can actually finally hit a melee attack. And we're going to go for the cultist brawler. It's down now. Raymaldrin's sip is up. And we're going to try to hit the stunning blow. And we missed. Damn.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
I don't know what happened there. So the torch is out, but that means that the prizes will be better if we get out of this alive. Can we hit anyone with a melee? 8 of 13, 10. It's a good hit. He's bleeding now. He's been debuffed. I don't know what that does. What happens there? These darkness points? I don't know what's going on with the darkness stuff. Like we're getting scared. We're going to lose our minds maybe? I don't know what happens if we embolden... Nice up buff. Okay, Maldron's up. And let's just go like this. Damn! There's a dodge. Cultist acolyte. You damn fool.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Come on, you got that light though.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. expensive.
Okay, so we found 4 crests, 4 busts, 100 gold, and some jade. Dull green, like rotting flesh, it says. It's got a value of 375 gold. And we will take all of those things. I want them. How about this? A chest with your family's sigil. It's trapped, but he resisted. Okay, so now let's look at the lay of the land here. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. Laudanum, a soothing tincture. I wonder if this is something good to take. We can't take this. That doesn't do anything. Used to purge evil and restore purity. Can also be applied to a hero to increase resistances. Now I'm just curious. She's suffering from the darkness, it seems, to the 89th degree. So I wonder if the holy water will reduce that number. Let me try it. No, it didn't, but I'm curious about this. I just don't know what this is right here. It's got me a little bit nervous. We need Remaldrin to take a sip of food. And let's see if we can make that work for the moment. It is completely dark now. And I'm going to keep it that way. And I'm going to move back to this room that we just came from. So, oh, there will be no blood left from the leeches. Is he, has he been afflicted or someone? Oh no, was it Remaldrin who's bleeding? I guess so. Do I have any sort of cure for that, I wonder? Perhaps this will help. Took away the debuff. But it doesn't say anything about curing bleeding. I don't know. Nothing. He needs a bandage. Yeah, he's having a tough time. Damn. I just don't know how to cure that. Having a real tough time here. So I can move to this room now. And this is going to make things tough. Maybe I should use my torch, because with this guy, you know, I don't want to run into someone who's going to take away 10 on one hit. That's just not going to be good. So let's go ahead and use 2 of them. And it looks like he's cured of his bleeding. Whistles.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
A boon at last, he says. Remaldrin, taking a sip of treasure. Through this next door we go. And now we're facing 2 bone soldiers and a bone arbalist. I feel like we want to get rid of this guy first. So what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do here? I can't get back to him. Can't do that. Well, I guess I'll attack him first. He missed. Brick Spizzo Pie. Didn't do a good job. Damn.
Really?
Critical hit.
About to break.
Graveyard Slash. Ooh, this is an ambush, guys. This is not good. Mary Dismas. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Pistol shot on the Arbalist. Took down 9 HP. Ray Maldron. It's his chance. Let's see if we can buff ourselves. I can't have any food during battle, apparently. Unfortunately, I might have to do this. This is, I need to protect myself. And perhaps heal party for 1 to 3, heal 4 to 5. I think this is necessary right now. Here he comes with the Graveyard Slash. We dodged it. Here comes another. We get another attack here. Use our pistol shot on the Arbalist, and he dodged the damn pistol shot. Ooh. Not looking good. Not looking good here. Brick Spizzo Pie. The Bone Soldier resisted the bleeding. We're going to use our healing. Raleigh Pocket is going to heal. Ray Maldron, so he can withstand another hit if need be. Still got that buff. Still protecting himself. And now we're going to try to smite this fella in front.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Down he goes. So just 1 Bone Soldier left and the Arbalist. And I think we can take him down. Debuff target. Crits receive chance. We don't really need to do that. Bam! Arbalist dead.
Destroy them all.
And Raleigh Pocket. She's gonna heal up Ray Maldron again. He's looking pretty decent now. Brick Spizzo Pie. Brick Spizzo Pie. We'll clear out this corpse in the way. Corpse is cleared. Just 1 Bone Soldier left. Does 7 damage with a Graveyard Slash to Brick Spizzo Pie, but Spizzo Pie getting back at him. And I think we can end it right here. I think we can end this one right now. Wait, we used all that we can? We can't even hit him with that. I don't know why. How about this one? We can use the Grape Shot Blast on the Bone Soldier. And we missed him. Son of a bitch. Well, that's alright, because now Ray Maldron Sip stares down the Bone Soldier and slashes him right to hell.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
And we have found 100 gold, a ruby, red like blazing lust. Nice. A value of 1,250 gold. And we also got an emerald, green like molten envy, value of 750 gold. That's a good pickup right there. A good haul. A nice haul. An ornate fountain of holy purport. The water reinvigorates the hero. I guess we could only do that with 1 person, but that's fine. So now... now we can move to the next room. And... food. Does anyone need food? Yes, the Plague Doctor, Brick Spizzo Pie, definitely needs some food. 11, 19, 12, and 16. That's how our hit points are looking right now. And so let's continue. Oh no, it's a trap.
Watch your step.
Damn. Raleigh Pocket's resolve is tested. She's feeling hopeless. There's no higher purpose here, she says. When heroes can't take the stress anymore, they can become afflicted. This manifests in different behaviors and stat changes. Afflictions last until you send them to treatment in town, unless you can reduce their stress to 0 during the quest. Jeez, how do I don't know how to reduce her stress to 0. I don't know what... well, shit. That's not good. I don't want her to feel hopeless. Let's use a torch. Lighten things up just a little bit. Okay. Another room. Scouting. Select a destination on the map. Nothing we can use right now that's going to make things better for anyone. Okay. So we'll move to the next room. Found a pack. Contains loot.
Glittering gold.
Goods.
Trinkets
food.
and baubles. Paid
Trinkets
for
and
in
baubles.
blood.
Ooh, I love baubles. Citrine, yellow like fading hope, and some gold. You don't have enough room in inventory to take all. Make room or choose only what you can carry. So, alright, here's what we'll do. We're going to use some food anyway. We'll get everyone looking a little bit better here. 12, 14, 12. We'll get him up to 14. Mary Dismas. Let's get... ooh, yeah. We want to get Bricks up a little bit. And I feel like it would be good for Ray Maldron to be over 20. Actually, because Raleigh Pocket's able to heal people, we're going to keep her in the game. And now we can take the citrine and put it where the food was. Okay. And watch her feet in this murk. Now hold on a second. This holy water. I just don't know what this... Used to purge evil and restore purity. But I don't know if anyone's afflicted with evil. It's just that they're having a bad time. People are scared. It seems like we can't use this one. I don't know. I figured that the tincture would help against the horrors of the dark by soothing one's sanity, soothing the mind. Hunger, the exertions of adventure have produced a growing hunger amongst the party.
Gnawing hunger sets in, turning the body against itself.
Stress continues to
Weakening
build
the
beyond the point of
mind.
affliction. If a hero's stress bar fills a second time completely, their body will give out. Get them aid or retreat back to town before this happens. Death awaits us all. What the hell? Jesus. I didn't think things were that bad. The quest is complete. Now we can go back or we can continue adventuring. I would like to continue and search out 100%, but I just feel like morale is really low here. We've got a bunch of loot that we need to take back and sell off. If we complete the next 2 rooms, I think, then or the next room at least, it might not go so well for us, because there could be some great loot in the last room, and I don't think we're even going to have room to take it with us. So let's return. We made it through. Unlocked an achievement, the first of many victories, is what it says. Collected a lot of treasure. Collected some good heirlooms. Good. little bit of leveling up. But as we found out, Raleigh Pocket has been afflicted with hopelessness. So we need to get her to the brothel ASAP. She has got to have some sex to get her mind right. Raymaldrin Sip now has plus 15% stress versus Eldritch and minus 10 accuracy versus Eldritch, but plus 5 accuracy in general. Mary Dismas received plus 10% death blow resist, and Raleigh Pocket got a plus 10% protection. Back to the hamlet we go.
You answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
So they're telling us about some of the quirks. Getting an advisory here about severe negative quirks. Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. So I guess you don't want negative quirks to become permanent. That would be a bad thing. Quest goals. Successfully complete your first foray into the runes. And we only did one of these things, I think. So, but that's okay. That's better than nothing, I think. Now let's go. Where's the brothel? There's the Abbey, the Guild, the Blacksmith, the Nomad Wagon, the Ancestors, Sanitarium, Trout. Where's the brothel, though? Raleigh needs to go to the brothel, guys. How do we get her to the brothel? In town, we'll only visit the brothel for stress relief. But how can I get her to the brothel if I can't even find it? I really need to get this sorted out. Where are you? How am I missing the brothel? It's got to be around here. There's got to be something. That's the Abbey for stress relief.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at the tavern and Abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find the best activity for each hero, depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to an activity locks them in that activity until the next week. You'll have to take a different hero with you on your next quest. So it seems as though Raleigh Pocket will not be going with us on the next quest. Though, not because she'll be staying in the Abbey. She will not stay here. She will only go to the brothel. So we can upgrade the Abbey. Raymaldrin might need to come here sometime. We can cloister him away. That will increase stress recovery. We can transept to increase stress recovery. And also send him to the Penance Hall.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Okay, so here you are. The tavern is actually where the brothel is. So there's a bar, there's a gambling hall, and there's a brothel. And you can upgrade each one of these. So because we're going to need the brothel,
all manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
Yeah, went ahead and did that. What does this do? So the next brothel upgrade reduces treatment by cost. Reduces treatment cost by 13%. Okay. Gambling bar. So let me check out something here. 65. Our hopeless levels here, or stress levels, I should say. Hopeless is the affliction that Raleigh Pocket received after getting her stress up to 100. You have a total of 200 stress points. So it's like once you get to 100, I suppose you come down with some sort of affliction. And then if you get to 200, then you're just dead. So before I do anything like that, I'm going to go over to the stagecoach and see who has joined the stagecoach area, who we might be able to recruit here. Okay, so I still don't think I need to increase the hero barracks size yet, because I don't even have 13 total, so that would be kind of pointless right now. So we have a few guys who have shown up to the stagecoach area, looking to join up, looking to adventure with us. We've got Montague. We've got Mariscott, or Marisco, I guess, depending on where he's from. He looks a lot like Mary Dismas. Marisco does. And we have Colombier, or Colombiers. Seeker Man-at-Arms, Seeker Highwayman, Seeker Abomination.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
We will take all of them. Now what we're going to do, because Greymaldrin Sip is at an 87 out of 200, he needs to spend some time in the Abbey. He needs to go over to the Abbey and chill out for a bit. So I'm going to... Oh, wait, hold on a second. So the only thing that I can do is put him in the transept area where he can pray to a higher power. So there he goes. For a cost of 1,250 gold. And now he is going to be praying for the next week, I suppose, in the Abbey. And over at the tavern, we are going to drop off Raleigh Pocket at the brothel. She's got to get her head right. Nothing like some alcohol and some sexual activity to calm her nerves. That's what we know about Raleigh Pocket. Little vixen. Traveling vixen. Traveling, adventuring vixen, Raleigh Pocket. How is Brick's Pizza Pie looking? Mary, he only had a 50 of 200. Brick's Pizza Pie is at 65 of 200. And we really could heal one of these dudes. Get their minds at ease. Which one, though? Mary Dismas has that long-range shot. Brick's Pizza Pie. He can drink his cares away. That'll work for him. We'll put him in there. Okay. Good, good, good. The stagecoach area is empty now. And there was something I needed to do. Yes. Maybe at the shop here we can turn in some of the things that we picked up. There are two new items here that we can buy. There's the Bloody Herb for the Plague Doctor only. We're not going to need that right now because Bricks is over having some drinks at the tavern for the next week, And there's also the bloody dice for the Jester. It gives you a plus 30% bleed skill chance, negative 10% bleed resist. What does the bloody herb do? Plus 10% accuracy on melee skills, plus 30% bleed skill chance, and plus 20% damage melee skills. That's a pretty good item to have, I think. It's just I don't have anyone who can use it right now. And I don't have any shards to use right at this point, so I can't buy any of the items from whatever this lady is. The shard salesman. Or saleswoman. I don't know. The shards dealer. So, do I still have all of these silly items in my inventory? Where was my inventory? In here? This is my trinket inventory. No, I don't want to unequip all of them. I can sort. I don't have many trinkets. There's my activity log. I'm just trying to find... I was trying to find an inventory, you know, of stuff that I have for quests and what have you. I can't seem to find anything like that. Can't do anything in the guild. No. Can't go to the blacksmiths yet. Well, I might as well put the guys I'm not using down at the bottom. They will all be out of commish for a while. Ah, yes. And of course, how could I forget? I need to rename my new recruits. Columbiaist. What would be a good modification of this one? Columbier. How about that column? Oh. Column o' beers. It's like a column o' beers. It's like beers stacked up. Column o' beers. And who else? Marisco. Or Mariscott. Marisco. Mayor Scott. Could be Mayor Scott. So we could do something with this. Mayor Scott. Mayor Scott. We will call him. He's going to have a nickname. He is going to be called Scottish Horse. That's his name. Scottish Horse. He is hard-skinned, and he is a known cheat, so he's not allowed to gamble while he's in town. He cannot go to the tavern and gamble to ease his mind if he gets in trouble. And I think a known cheat, this dark color would be good for him. Hold on, where'd it go? That's kind of... Is that what I was looking for? Yeah, I guess that'll work. Okay. Scottish Horse. There we go. And how about Column o' Beers? He's evasive. He's a tippler. He will only drink when he's in town. But he's also sickly too. So he's a drunk, and he also gets sick a lot. Column o' Beers. Andrew had suggested Colombian Fresh. I like that too, but I feel like I've already named him now, so I can't go back and change it. And Montague. Montague? Montague. He is a manslayer. That's a quirk. Plus 10% accuracy versus humans, and plus 5 CRT versus humans. What's CRT? Gonna have to look this up. I guess that is that critical? I'm guessing so. I'm guessing that's critical. Plus 5 critical versus human. He is not allowed to visit the brothel for reasons best left to discretion. Well, he's too ugly for even the ladies of the night. They don't even want to take a crack at him. Their money is worthless to them. His money is worthless to the ladies of the night over at the brothel. They won't touch him. Look at him. He's an abomination. He has well, I guess it's more than that. It says deviant tastes. So not only is it the way he looks, but he's also into things that, well, they're just not going to take part in at the local brothel. A little bit too wild for him. So let me see here. He's also ashen. He has negative 10% blight resist and negative 10% bleed resist. Those are his quirks. And his new name will be, he's Montague. He has deviant tastes. Montague. Deviant tastes. Montague. Deviant tastes. Let's see. Montague. Let's see. Monster. Oh, shit. Monster. Okay, we'll have to come up with a different spelling, but that's good in case of like this. It's a fantasy game. Yeah. Monster Tongue Lord. And he is not allowed at the brothel. And that's too bad. So we have some new recruits here. We'll be ready for the next adventure tomorrow to embark, and so looks like that's gonna about do it for this evening. So would like to thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this particular stream, seeing a little bit more of this game and what it's about. And I think as we carry on, it's going to be more action, but we're still figuring things out here as we go. So we did get through a successful journey out on an adventure tonight. We got some new guys here in our team, some new names. We've sent some people over for healing, and tomorrow we will get back to it and have a good time. So thank you very much for watching, and until the next stream, y'all take real good care. Okay, good night.